What's going on? We back for another Strength to Be. You got on the inside. We just got to get out. Listen, before I even get started, I know you're wondering why in the world does he have on a jacket and a winter hat in April? The reason why I have on a jacket and a winter hat is because I live in Michigan. Need I say more? You never know what to expect in Michigan. Just when you think it's your season, just when the calendar says that it's springtime. Yeah, that's right. When the calendar says it's springtime, the weather says, nah, no it ain't. No, it ain't. That's right. The calendar says springtime, but the weather says no. I'm telling you right now. Just when you think it's your season, when you think it's your time, when it's your time to blow up, when it's your time to break through, sometimes it might not be your time. But you must not get discouraged. You must not give in. You must not quit. You must not start complaining and whining. You must stay encouraged. You must continue to speak positive words and believe that no matter what, your season will come in due time when you are ready for it, when you are mature. Because if you have it before you are ready for it, it's going to break you. I remember when my kids were younger and they 5, 6, or 7 years old and we went on a long trip, they always say, Dad, are we there yet? Dad, are we there yet? And I said, we're almost there. No, Dad, are we there yet? I said, if one more kid in this car says, are we there yet? I'm pulling over and we're not going anymore. That's right. Stop asking me, are we there? We'll get there when we get there. And many of you, like me, are chasing a dream. And guess what? We will get there when we get there. I remember when my son was in 6th grade and he got the letter in the mail about his bus stop and what time the bus would pick him up and what time it would drop him off. He was so excited. Like, Dad, I'm riding the bus to school. I'm a big boy now. I said, congratulations. Make sure you're at the bus stop on time. And when halfway through the school year, I remember I always told him to call me when he got home. And some reason, he started calling me later and later and later. I said, man, why is he calling me later? Is he getting off the bus? Is the bus running late? What's going on? So I decided to take off work early and I went to his bus stop and I sat there and the bus came up. The bus driver opened the doors and all the kids got off and I didn't see my son. And I began to worry. My heart began to pound. I said, where's my son? What happened? And all these negative thoughts started going through my head. And then so I drove home and I got to the house and I sat there and I waited. And then in walks my son. I said, son, where have you been? I'm upset and I'm yelling, where have you been? He said, Dad, I got off the bus stop at a different stop. I said, what? He said, I got off the bus at a different stop. I said, why would you ever do that? He said, well, Dad, I figured that if the bus gets to this stop first, before it gets to my stop, if I get off early, I can get home earlier. That's right. He said, Dad, I figure if I get off earlier, I can get to my destination sooner. And I said, son, look at what time it is. It took you longer to get to your destination because you got off the bus stop early. That's right. Stay on the bus until you get to your stop. I don't care if you think you might be getting to your destination sooner. If you think you might be getting to your dreams sooner, stay on the bus until you get to your stop. Because if you get off too early, you're going to waste energy. You're going to waste time. And you might get lost getting to your destination. I know you want to hurry up and get there. I know you want the money. I know you want the job. I know you want the promotion. I know you want the starting spot. But you got to trust the process and you got to enjoy the process. You got to stay on the bus until you get to your stop. Even if you think you're already there. I thought it was springtime. It's April the 4th. I said, man, it's springtime. Put the shorts on. No, the weather said no, it's not springtime. The calendar said yes, the weather said no. So just because you've been grinding for 5 years, for 10 years, for 15 years, for 20 years, the time does not determine if it's your time. Your maturity determines if it's your time. That's right. Your development determines if it's your time. Greatness is not about getting there. Greatness is the time frame between your deepest desire and your development. That's right. When you develop, when you're going through the development process, your development process, that's how you become great. When you enjoy that, you'll get to your destination, you'll get to your victory, you'll get to your dreams, and you will be able to sustain it. But if you don't trust the process, if you don't trust the journey, and if you don't stay on the bus until you get to your stop, you'll get a premature blessing. And when you get a premature blessing, when you get a premature victory, it won't last. And success that does not last is not success. You got the strength to be on the inside. Let's get it out.